If you're a beauty junkie for any time on social media, then I'm pretty sure you've seen a cut crease look all over Instagram. Hi guys, my name is Deep, and in today's video, I am going to show you how to do a nice blue cut crease. But before we begin, if you're new to Be Beautiful's channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and let's get on with today's video. For those of you who don't know what a cut crease is, well, technically speaking, it is when you define your eyelid crease by cutting it across with a foundation or a concealer to give a nice clean crisp edge. So that is basically called a cut crease, right? What this does is it opens your eyes further and gives a nice depth and definition to an eye look, making it even more interesting. So for today's look, I am going to use a very nice blue color. Now blue is a very universally flattering color. If you are a deeper skin tone, then a light turquoise blue will literally complement and shine against your rich deep skin tone and make your eyes pop. But if you're someone who is from a medium to a light skin tone, then a very nice navy blue will complement your light undertones of your skin. For this look, I am first going to start with my eyes. So if there's any fallout on my face, it does not show in my base makeup. Now, I've taped the sides of my face to give my eyes a really nice clean edge and a lifted look so my eyes don't look so straight and kind of dull. Now the first step after taping my face is an eyeshadow primer or a concealer. If you don't have an eyeshadow primer, you can use a concealer, because if you put so much effort and hard work into an eye look, I'm pretty sure you want that to stay, right? You take your concealer, put it on your eyelid. You can take a concealer brush or a beauty blender or your finger to blend that. Now you need to make sure that your entire eyelid is covered and there's no pigmentation or veins peeping through the concealer, so that your eyeshadow is, has a clean base. Now I'm lightly going to set the concealer with some powder so it doesn't crease. Make sure you lightly dust your eyes with some translucent setting powder in order to avoid any creasing. Moving on to a transition shade. I think transition shade is very important in the crease because it will help that blue pop out against the brown. This is the brown that I'm using. It is a very nice cool tone brown. So I'm taking that on a very fluffy blending brush, tapping off the excess, starting on the outside of my eye, very gently using circular motions, bring it to your crease and blend it all the way to your eyebrow bone. Now I've already done the next 3 steps on this side. For the next step, what you're going to do is on a smaller blending brush, you're going to take a matte navy blue shade and you're going to start stamping the product on the outside of your eye. You're just going to stamp the product, right? And then slowly, with small windshield wiper motions as if your hand is vibrating, you're going to take the same shade with the same stamping motion a little above your crease. Now you bring that same blue shade on the inner corner, on the inner crease. For this step, you can also use a fluffy brush with no product on it and blend all those edges out. I'm taking a small pencil brush, taking some black on it and just placing it a little above my crease and some on the outer V. Now using my other blending brush, I am just going to blend all the blue and the black together. Now I'm going back to the small black pencil brush with my black eyeshadow and just placing it wherever I think the pigment is lost. Blending that again. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and done this eye completely off camera, so you can see how clean it looks and how put together it looks now after you've cut the crease and added on the other blue shades. So for now, to cut the crease, what you will need is you will need a flat synthetic brush that can hold on a lot of product, and you will need some concealer on the back of your hand. Load up the brush with a lot of concealer. Start with your inner corner. Drag the product near the lash line on the lid. Look straight and then look up, right? You look straight and then you look up. So you have a nice guideline to where you want to place your cut crease, right? Now you go back to your concealer, fill the brush up, and just run along that guideline. Now usually what I like to do is I like to take my cut crease a little higher than my normal crease because I have hooded eyes, right? And I want the pigment to be seen even when I'm looking straight directly at someone or even when I'm looking up, right? Then you're going to move on to your light blue shade, pack it on the brush, and start from the inner corner. Just stamp the product in. Stamp it onto the concealer. Now mix that shade with another light blue. Bring that all the way till the center of your lid. You take the dark blue that we used initially and start stamping it on the end of the cut crease. Go back to the center shade that you've used. And now you have to start blending all that into each other. So you take your dark matte shade, the dark blue matte shade, and start blending that in to the light blue on the eyelid. So you don't have any harsh edges right there, and it looks like a seamless gradient of blue. Now taking that clean brush, I'm going to blend the inner corner and the center blue shade. So there you have a nice clean eye look. For the next step, I'm going to take my liner and give a nice wing to my eyes to add a little bit of a dramatic flair to the eyes. I'm going to start with the center of my lid first. Now after the liner, I'm going to take my tapes off. Clean up any excess eyeshadow fallout on my face. Clean up my lower lash line as well. Lastly, for the eyes, I'm taking a pair of lashes on a tweezer. I like to put excess bit of glue on the inner corner and on the outer corner of the eye lash so it sticks well. So what I like to do is I take my tweezer, I tilt it upwards and then place it on my eyelash. Then I take my tweezers and fix the areas that need fixing. With the end of my tweezer, I just push the inner corner of the lash to stick it well. I'm quickly going to do my base now. I'm also going to take whatever's left on the sponge on my ear. Now I'm taking my concealer to highlight my under eyes, the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, center of my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. Taking the beauty blender again, starting with my chin, blending that out. Now we're quickly going to set our under eye with some translucent setting powder. So we have no creasing immediately. Now to bring the warmth back to my face, I'm just going to take my bronzer on a fluffy brush. So I'm just going to warm up my face. Now for blush, I'm just going to use very little amount of blush just on the apples of my cheek. Whatever's left on the brush, I'm just taking that on my nose because I like to have that and some on my forehead, the temples, to make everything cohesive. Finishing the eyes, I'm taking the first original blue shade that we took, the dark blue shade, on a flat brush, and I'm just going to place it on the outer end of my lower lash line. Now I'm going to take like a clean small blending brush and just blending that out because it helps my eyeshadow look more cohesive. Now you can totally leave this look here because this look is stunning, but what I like to do is I like to take a clear gloss and just run it along the center of my lip to give myself a really nice pouty full lip effect. I hope I have simplified what a cut crease is with this low cut crease look. Go ahead and give this look a try and do let me know all about it in the comments down below. Lastly, as always, before I leave, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to be beautiful. Bye beauties.